Jed.
I'm Luke.
I'm Adam.
I'm Gethin.
We are the Struts, and you're checking out MayTheRockBeWithYou.com.
What was that? Something like that.
Is it .com?
Yeah. Alright guys, welcome back to Australia.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks for having us. No worries, welcome back to May the Rock Be With You. We last sat over there about 7 months ago, so let's catch up. How the last 7 months been for you guys?
Pretty insane. Pretty insane. And now I'm on the spot. I can't really remember.
What have we done? We were in Australia. Since then we went to Brazil, UK, Europe, America, a lot in America.
Just go off the back of a 2.5 month tour in the United States, and they've been the biggest and best shows that we've had in the last 4 years of predominantly being in America. But yeah, it's been wild. We've just been working the Young and Dangerous album and playing a bunch of new songs. It's been amazing and great to be back in Australia.
Yeah, and of course we're here on the first headline run.
Yes.
How the show's been so far?
Really great.
Nice.
Sydney was particularly sort of like epic. It just felt really good, really cool, really special, and I mean, considering what happened kind of like last time we was here, doing like those sort of like last minute pop-up shows, it was really cool to see so many people kind of come down and check it out. So.
Yeah, I have to commend you guys on what you did last time. A lot of bands wouldn't have done something like that, where you stayed on when Red Up had to cancel. And doing those free shows and just being around, I think you really started to build a profile, and that obviously helped. So, well done on what you did.
Like I said, we travelled halfway around the world. You know, we were ready to play.
Yeah, we were
something somewhere. So.
It's amazing. And what I love is, I was at the Sydney show obviously, and I wrote another scathing, amazingly beautiful review for you guys. Well, you just how can you not when it's that good? But when you're performing in front of a crowd like that, do you guys feed off the energy of the crowd? Because you bring the energy, but I felt there was so much in the room from us. Do you like thrive off that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like that's what makes the perfect show. It's like a combination of us doing what we normally do, but then when we're met halfway by the audience, that's when real magic kind of starts to happen.
Awesome.
People say that a Sydney crowd are maybe stiff, but we didn't get that at all.
Oh, come on.
It was great.
No, we're fun.
Amazing.
We're good. Now, obviously over the time you've been playing a lot, you've been out on the road, how have you guys seen yourselves grow as a band and performers?
I think this year in particular, we kind of really excelled, I would say even more on the live show. We've really stepped it up, whether it's with our stage production. I mean, not necessarily like what we're able to bring here to Australia, but predominantly in the US and the UK, sort of like adding things into the set that we always kind of like wanted to try, but now we've got 2 albums worth of material. It's really cool to be able to pick and choose. There's like medleys. Get's got a miniature drum solo. Adam has like a really cool sort of part where he gets to kind of, you know, show off on his guitar, and we've got the piano as well, which is adding a completely new flavour and dynamic to the set. So, I mean, I would say the live show has just got better and better. It's just really inspiring to see where we can go after that.
Yeah, I walked out of the show, sorry to cut you off, like people, just don't talk. I looked out, all I heard was literally people saying, wow, how good was that? It's just like, I will never miss that band ever again. That was the consensus on the way out, and it just made you say, and you were saying what?
And I was going to say, after we spent about 18 months on the road with Foo Fighters, and we watched every gig, and Luke would go up and sing with them every night, and so even just watching that band and that musicianship, I think we all came off as stronger musicians after that. I think we'd always try and work hard at it, but like when you're seeing that band every night, the new bar is set. And so I think after that we all felt more confident.
I think we've been enjoying touring more than ever this year as well, because last year we did how many shows? Like 67 shows on a tour, and we were getting tired and like very uninspired. So I think traveling the world and meeting new fans is really like a lot more energy for the show.
Excellent. So can we expect a 3-hour show from you guys anytime soon, like the Foo Fighters?
I mean, maybe not with 2 albums, but like, honestly, it really depends. Like, I think we'd love to do longer sets, but with the schedule that we have, it can be almost like counterproductive. Like sometimes it just doesn't make sense. It's like when you're doing press and you're flying here and there and you're playing like 3, 4 shows, 5 shows a week. Like it's a bit silly, you know. Like we always sort of like make this grandioso kind of set to begin with, and then everyone around us is like, well, me especially, they take me to one side and be like, "Look, mate, you're gonna like kill yourself." You know, how about we just, you know, compromise and do this and do that, and then they'll get the dates up, and they'll be like, "Actually, yeah, it probably does make sense. Let's kind of take 25 minutes out and just kind of do the best that we can." I don't know. We'd like to. If we was doing one show and then a day off, one show day, I mean, I'd love to play like over 2 hours, but just we're still doing like the odd 4 in a row.
Okay, see. Now I want to talk covers because you guys you've done a few covers over the time, but obviously the newest single is Dancing in the Street. So how did you choose that masterpiece to cover?
Well, we were approached by Dodge originally, and yeah, I mean, to be completely frank about it, we get like various opportunities sort of like given to us. Some of them, you know, actually sort of like go on and get confirmed, and some just don't, whether it's with movies or advertising and things like this. And this was kind of like a unique offer that was sort of like given to us, where not only was it a cover, but it was from a version that I wasn't aware that Van Halen did a version of Dancing in the Street. Yeah. And I don't think we were like fans of it, but we actually sort of rose to the occasion and thought, okay, well let's take this song and kind of like inject a bit of like the original soul that was sort of more in the original Motown version. And yeah, we handed it in, and then sort of like went about our lives for about 3 or 4 weeks, and then we got told that not only did they love it, they wanted to use it, advertising like one of their new cars, and then did we want to do a video, and we were just like, yeah. So it was kind of like something that we never expected to happen in the first place, just get bigger and bigger and bigger, and here we are.
Nice. I have to say the video has much better choreography than the original video. Now, the one thing I wanted to mention, obviously, you're about to be immortalised in plastic as a Funko Pop.
Oh yeah.
But you've also been at the show, it's amazing. Immortalised on a cereal box, which I think is phenomenal. Yeah, they've got the hair right.
I've got red hair now. I think it's pretty sick.
Yeah,
inspired.
Did you ever think growing up you'd be a toy and on a cereal box?
Absolutely. It was just a matter of when, you know, and how. But I mean, honestly, everyone at the whole Funko team, they've been so lovely to us and gracious, and we met them at a show, and we were just like talking ever since. And I mean, let's be like completely real about it. I mean, I think it's a slightly premature move, like especially with the actual Funko doll. I mean, I got a letter sort of like explaining the company that I was in, you know, including sort of like Freddie Mercury, the Ramones, and Alice Cooper, and it's like, you know, and then there's like Luke Spiller, and it's like, well, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? But it just goes to show how supportive they've been, and how much that they truly kind of like believe like in this band and the music and the style as well. I think that's one of the things that they really love. Hence why they've wanted to, you know, package us and put us in various forms.
I think it's right. That cost me a small fortune to get these here, by the way.
I bet, yeah.
But yeah, it's worth it. Like,
This is all we eat for breakfast.
Oh, I
I
can
bought you
imagine.
some this morning.
yeah, I know.
That energy you're talking about on stage, it all comes from
Yeah.
Would have saved me $110.
Wow.
Well, for 2 boxes, come on, 55
that's
bucks.
all right.
That's all right. whatever.
Definitely worth it though. It looks glorious.
That's a good night out, you know.
Yeah, I'm never going to eat them. They're going to sustain it. But more importantly, new music. Obviously, you've been out on the road. Are you writing while you're out on the road and be working on new material, or is it waiting until you finish?
We've been, I mean, there's been some various kind of like personal changes that have been made like within the group, which I think is sort of created space and time to sort of like give more energy into new things, whether that's just, I mean, for me, like whether that's just lyrics or ideas and anything. So there has been on the US run that we just did, there was like 2 or 3 sort of like ideas that were kind of like flushed out in soundcheck. So there is like some writing going on the road. We did record 6 songs before the US tour in Studio 606, which is the Foo Fighters studio. And we did like, there were 6 songs in 3 days, and then I tracked all the vocals in 3 days, like a week after. So sometimes it just happens. You get like these little bursts of creative energy and bang, bang, bang. But we are actually set to go into the studio in LA mid-November through to mid-December for like 4 weeks. But I don't think we're going to be working on an album. I think we just it'll be the first time where we've actually had more than 3 or 4 days to actually sit down and really think about, okay, well, what do we want to say? What do we want to sound like? And where do we want to take this group really? So it's going to be I think it's going to be more experimentation.
Okay, look forward to that. Alright, so let's wrap it up with the final question, where we always look ahead to the future a little bit. So I want you all to answer this one, because finish this sentence for me. In 2020, the Struts want to...
4 years and now, like what year is it? We're only 2019.
Well, 2019. Next year the band wants to...
From my point of view, we want to come back with stronger music than we've ever had, continue to see the shows grow, and spend more time in markets like Australia and further away from home, and just hopefully take it to a whole new level.
Be the biggest band in 2020.
Even better?
You go get that. Jack kind of covered them all.
Yeah.
So I got lucky with number 1.
Fingers in all pies. 2020, the Struts will come out with a bloody big smash.
Nice.
The Struts will have a number 1.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, there's a theme going on.
Yeah, well, why not?
Yeah.
You've got to aim high, haven't you?
Yeah, we all just want, we all want to strive for like a really nice big song, you know, and show everyone what we can really do.
Excellent. Well, as far as I'm concerned, you're making everyone fall in love with music all over again. It's just a vibe to the band. There's something that's there, and keep doing it because it's phenomenal.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys.
Oh man,
We'll get you to do a little thing if you don't mind.